Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for always watching my video. Thank you for being a part of the family. And if you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Dora. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you can join the family. So in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how I styled these braids into a low bun. So without much further ado, guys, let's dive right into the video. So for styling braids here, especially for this particular one, all I did was section the hair into two, the major part to the back and the smaller portion to the front that I'll be using for my side swoop, right? Then after packing or tying the hair at the back, I used two strands of hair to cover my thread. Then after doing that, I wrap the braids around my bun. And now what I just did was that I pinned the tip of the braids to the bun so that when I'm dragging the hair, like it does not move, because the hair would definitely, it's braids, unlike weaves, right? When you are wrapping the hair, you can easily use your comb to adjust, but here you cannot comb the hair. It is braid. So I pinned it down so that when I'm dragging the hair or when I'm pulling, it does not slide out of the bun. Then I pinned down my bun to the head and I just adjusted the hair at the back. I hope I hope you get this my little explanation. So for these braids, right, all you just have to do is that to cover your bun, you just have to arrange the hair, I mean the braids over the bun. Now for this particular braids, right, the braid is not so full like some kind of braids. So in because the braid is not so full, I had to, arrange it. Like I had to take my time to arrange it. So you notice that even while covering it, some part of the bun was still showing. So that is why it shows that you have to, take your time to arrange the braids such that it has to cover the bun. Now for in a case where, say for example, the braids are so scanty and you like the braid is not covering the bun once, you can also use needle and thread, arrange the braids over the bun in such a way that it will cover the bun, then use needle and thread to tack it down. That's an expo. You can just tack it down, like, no, you're not tacking the braids to the bun. Actually, I didn't do that for this because this eventually covered well. But in case your braids are super scanty, you can always arrange the braids over the bun, then use your needle and thread. You just pass the needle and thread underneath the braids. I hope you understand that. Just the way just watch the way I tagged the front, because in the front I actually tagged the braids. So watch the way I tagged the front. Pay attention to it, because that way it's just like you're securing your thread inside the braids. So your thread is not showing and your braids is already laying flat. It's just an expo actually. I didn't do it for this particular hair, right? Now for the front, all I did was brace the hair. Braids are already sectioned. Now for the whole hair, you just pick surrounding hair. You are attacking the hair, like the braids at the edge. I hope that makes sense. I don't know how best to explain this part, but when you pack the whole hair into a bun in your hand, obviously there are surrounding hair and there are some in the middle. Now you're not tackling the braids in the middle, you're tackling the ones outside, the ones that you will arrange to make it look neat. These are the ones you are attacking. Now you are attacking them to give you a lift in the front. So you keep tacking all around. You are passing the thread inside and you're tacking it in such a way that your thread is not showing. If you watch the way I tack, like, see this place now, I didn't tack that way, but I had to tack from inside. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this very well, but I'm just trying my best to explain this. And you keep tacking around till you tack all surrounding braids rather, and you have your exact height. The height you want. When you get the exact height you want, once you are comfortable with the height you have, you stop tacking. But if you feel like you still want more heights for your sweep, you keep tacking till you get the exact lift, or the exact height rather. I hope that makes sense though. Yeah, so that's basically all that I did for the hair, and it's so simple. Just watch the video again and again and you understand. It's quite explanatory self it's self-explanatory. So yeah, that's all for styling braids. As you can see, my lift, like the height of this braid is already coming out. If that makes sense. I really don't know how to explain this better. But as you can see, the height is coming better, is coming out, and I was just using my hands to arrange, the hair. And please, when tacking, don't tack the hair so tight. Like, don't even make it tight, because you don't want somebody to be having headache, right? So you tight lightly once, and you use your hand to direct the lift to the, just arrange it so that it can give you a shape. Like I always emphasize, make sure your styling always have a shape. As you can see, mine is already coming up fine, right? So it's as simple as that. Guys, if you watch the way I'm tacking this place, this is exactly how I was explaining the back. If you want to cover the bone when the hair is scanty, you can always tack it flat like that, then you cover the bone. All I'm just doing here is burning out the flyover on the braids, because the braids are already looking old and they have extra hair, you get. So the hand dryer burns out the, I used it to burn out the excess hair, and that's all. I just accessorized after doing that. As you can see, if you look closely, you see that the strands of the braids are looking shiny, sort of. I didn't add anything extra. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I love you guys. See you in my next video. Peace.